Yo, what's up? How's everyone? We'll start in a minute or so. So let's wait for people to join. Let's give them some time. So what's up? No, yeah, this is a public one, mate. But you can later. We can do a private stream later. Can you message Esset to tweet about XRP? I think he will soon. He's seeing also all these things, right? Let me just share the screen. So, what's up? Welcome, mate. Yeah, I'm gonna mess with your eyes for a bit. Switching between these white and blacks. Yeah, this was the trade that we took with the group. We already realized some gains, but I don't know. I think we can start. The problem is if it gives one more run, and then I'll expect this, so I'll probably hedge around somewhere here. I'm just looking to hedge right now. As I said in the group, I don't want to give I basically don't want to round trip this, because that's a 17-hour trade. Yeah. I'm gonna ask you how it is going later after the stream. So okay, let me just get rid of some pages here, so we have a small stream. Let's get rid of these things here. So let's set this up. Yeah, I think it's enough. Let's start. Whoever joins can always do the recording. All right, you know what? Let's start fresh. Everything. There are some of you who are joining quite often, but maybe there's newcomers here. So let's start everything. Let's start with let's set the scene first. So let's start with clean charts. Basically, that's our premise, right? For BTC. After this sell-off, we had this low, this high. I mean, basically, you can use this as a range high also. That would be the mid-range. So basically, we are just breaking out from this mid-range. Now, what can happen? Let's draw the range. We've been talking about this for a while now. Yeah. See, that's a long fucking range. Like 216 and 270 days, almost like 100 days short for a year, right? And we're just tapping into this area of supply right here now, right? So, I mean, we need to be obviously careful around these levels, but as long as we've broken out of this, we should be fine. So, what to expect? If it does something like this and starts trading below here, then obviously I would suspect deeper into the range, probably towards this area first, and then we'll see. Okay, like 22Ks, and then we'll see if it's gonna, you know, revert from here or just dump further. But for a bullish case, for a strong bullish case, we shouldn't be going anywhere here. Okay, that's our. And for the weekly, that was the reason that we have this line here. That was the weekly that was capping us, right? You see there's no closes above, no closes above. Did a pretty good job reversing the price, and now for the first time we broke above it. All right, all this time, that's the first time. So you cannot ignore shit like that, okay? When you have this in front of you, you cannot ignore it. Let's make it a range, low time frame, so yeah, it goes away. So what to expect now? And this was the prior 2017 all-time high around this level. Actually, it was right there, so I can just, it was exactly here. It was passing right through here at this high, so that's 2017 high. I mean, that's a good area, huh? If I would reverse, I would reverse from here. Why? We just deviated below and now retested it and then push higher. The thing is, my argument here is everyone and their mother are waiting for this level, right? Because that's the perfect bearish retest level. So everyone is expecting like this, okay? I understand that, you know, I understand the argument there. But because everyone is gonna be shorting hardcore here, I think we will push at least towards there. Like 36-ish. I don't know, and then maybe we'll do this. I have no idea. Maybe we just do this and start a new bull run. I have no idea. I don't care about this. You shouldn't also. All we need to see is whatever the market presents to us. We don't need to make any assumptions. Alright, for now, that's a good bounce. That's a strong weekly, followed by even a stronger weekly. Like all this run was pretty strong. And the fact that we broke out this weekly range, what we want to see is it consolidate here and then start another leg. If it starts coming back down here quickly, then I would suspect, okay, maybe we're gonna do this bullshit for the rest of the year. So it's best to wait for market to show its hand to you. So that's how you can position better. Because if you have this idea that, okay, I should short this, then you cannot see what's going on really, because you have the idea already in your head that it should go to 12K. Yeah, but why? Just because you think so. Think about how much your opinion matters in these cases. None of the opinion matter. The only thing matters is what market does and what market wants. So basically, in this case, you need to build your cases for like all situations. What can happen? This is scenario one, and I love this really, when you draw multiple scenarios on chart and people come to you and up or down, oh, good analysis. Bro, that's what trading is. It's not about, okay, this will definitely go there. That's not trading. So we consolidate here, we find the range, and then we do something like that. That's the bullish case, okay? We start coming down here. That's not really good, because we really don't want to be back in the range again, ideally, okay? So if that happens, we can expect two things at first. We can either, dip down quick and reclaim again. Sometimes it does that, okay? When you normally what you want from a bullish perspective, bullish range breakout, is when you break out, you want this to go on like that, okay? You don't want to the price come back to it real quick, because then that looks like a failed auction, okay? And what failed auction looks like is, let me just draw it properly. Like this is the fair value, okay, of the price, and then when it starts its displacement, then pushed back down, it means that it's not ready and it's still looking for this fair value, okay? What you want is for this to continue until it finds another fair value area. If you look at it, you can see these things. It's not like rocket science. Like there's a fair value area here, and then when it breaks out, it then comes to this area of fair value, and then supply overcomes the demand. It goes back down, finds a fair value, and then again displacement here, time, space, retest, and again out of this fair value to this area, and then again, all repeating. Because what it does is basically, when it's trending, goes here, either consolidates and goes out again, or it goes, pulls back. This is a trending environment, right? But this could also happen. That's where you see these rectangles, where you see these pennants, whatever the fuck they call it, pennants, wedges, all those sorts of crap. But it doesn't matter what it is. It's just a leg up, some kind of consolidation, and then another leg up. If you think of markets like this, then it's easier. Forget about patterns. Forget about pattern trading. It is just logic. Just build the logic. This is your, let's say, value area, and then there are sellers here that says that, okay, this is a good price for me to sell, and there's buyers here that they think that it's a good price for them to buy. Until one side gives up, you know, bails out, there's no more sellers here at this price. It doesn't mean that there is more buyers than sellers. It's the biggest bullshit ever. For you to buy, you need someone to sell to you. So at all times, there is, for every one seller, there is one buyer. Right? Oh, what the fuck is this really? Send me a writing course. One buyer, one seller. These are making the trades. This is just demand overcoming supply here, because there is no sellers at this price point, but buyers are willing to buy at higher prices and eating up the order book, okay, to the up, until they reach an area of sellers again. And then there's no buyers to push the price up at this point, so the supply overcomes the demand now, until when they reach an area of buyers. So this is basically how the market works in a super simple form. It's all about supply demand. So come to this area now. I made a video about this actually, like when to DCA, how to DCA, but like if you think that Bitcoin has a future and it's gonna trade higher prices than 16K in the future, doesn't matter when, in an investment perspective, then this is a great area to buy, right? But not all, I'm not saying that going all in. Let's say if you have 10K, you don't buy all in here. You just, let's say for example, if you see this reclaim, get 5K. And you protect yourself from this, then you can buy 5 more here. You bring your average down here, and then even if it does this, you make money in this. That's why it's super important not to be greedy and plan your shit, especially if you're running with limited funds. You want to make the best out of it. So, but if you don't treat this 10K as a meal, you're not gonna make it when you have by chance you receive $1 million and then you're gonna blow it up. If you cannot manage this, you can never manage this or higher. So you need to understand that's a good area to buy. What's the next good area to buy? Obviously here, right? Somewhere here, there, 12Ks, maybe 10Ks. So I mean, if you think that Bitcoin has a future, this is another good buy. But these things you cannot miss, because if you don't pull the trigger here, you're gonna be watching this and you want to get involved here, and then it does this. That's how you lose money. You really need to silence all these voices outside. You know, this is the biggest bull trap in the history. Whatever, you know, all these bullshit. Whatever, whoever says it's their own opinion. It doesn't bother. It shouldn't bother you. The most important thing is what you see. If that's a good area for you to buy, or get some. You know, get involved, and then, okay, this is going fine. Then add more. And if it closes like this, if it does something like that, okay, then that's good. It's not going down, so I should buy more. Buy more, and then ride it till you know, wherever you can. This is crypto, you know. Nobody knows shit. I think that it's gonna go here. Some people think that it's gonna go there, but who cares? Maybe it's gonna go there. Who knows? Maybe it's gonna just, you know, throughout the year it's gonna do something like that. Who knows? But once you plan it, you gotta be successful. You plan everything. What happens if it breaks into the range? I'll buy. Okay, when am I gonna add? If I see, you know, a higher low forming and good rejection, for example, I can get involved here above the 50. All right, because I have a clear invalidation, it shouldn't go there. As long as I know where you're where you're wrong, then why not just take it. So another add, what does it do then? If it consolidates here, starts breaking up, then add more. See, you build the position up. You don't just go balls deep here and then watch this, because that could happen also, you know. All right, enough of this. You guys probably want charts. Let's go with charts. So yeah, this is for Bitcoin. I mean, that's a good weekly close, right? If it closes like this, which is in a few hours, unless it nukes, where's that weekly level? Was this the weekly level? Let me see, just bear with me. Yeah, this one. Let's make it a different color. Oh, so you'll find that motherfucker. Yeah, here. As long as we're above here at the close, I think we should be all right. Then maybe it can also do this. Come back down here, take out these guys, reclaim. That's your long again. Right? So I'm just watching now. For now, there's no signal for me to do anything about this. I mean, this is still looking good. It's still looking good. It can just make a run for this and then go there, maybe. Like, this makes sense for me. It just punishes all these guys, and if it's gonna reverse and have a pullback from there. Yeah, it should be actually great if it pulls back to somewhere here. Then that would be really healthy action, because it's just, if it continues like this, it's just gonna extend, and then it's gonna be stretched too much. So yeah, let's check some alts. So that's our BTC. I'm just gonna go through what I'm gonna go through, and then look, guys, this is looking great. You know, probably that I'm not, you know, a big fan of XRP, but this looks good. This looks good. I have already a position. We took a position with the group today. Actually, like an hour or an hour and a half before. And I'm okay to, you know, add back around here. But this is looking great, really. Like, daily looking fantastic. 3-day looking good. Weekly is a bit troublesome because of this level here, like. But I think with the position of daily and 3-day, I think this shouldn't be a big problem. You see, there's a weekly level right there. like it failed multiple times there, and then it tried to break it but failed, and then resistance since. So I think this weekly level is key, and we're currently pushing against it. So with that in mind, let's go back to daily. We actually see it's rejecting right there now. But I mean, with this position, I think this is a good chance that it's gonna break that. The question after is it gonna stay above? Yeah, is it gonna do this shit, or is it gonna just run? All right. So XRP is one of my on my watch list. I'm watching Optimus also. Like, this is sick chart, really. It's for my meme collection. Magic, I'm watching this one closely because of the Arbitrum narrative, and it's doing very well actually. Please write the assets down you want me to look at, so I'm gonna go over them one by one. So we have this here. Yeah, I think that's yeah, that looks fine. So I would want to see maybe Magic do this and then go for these again, or it can just, you know, do something like that. Magic, what else we have? Doge, we have a position already. We already have a position down from somewhere here, from there I think. Let me see. Where's our Doge position? Come on, man, what are you thinking? Yeah, I'll check those AVAX links, AVAX link STX. All right, man. If this guy, yeah, decides to was it this chart? Yeah. We entered here, took some profits there, now waiting for the breakout. What? Let's see. So this is like a free position now. I'm just looking to add to this, but it's not time yet. I don't have the trigger. What else we have? We have ILV short, we closed it. What else we have? We have APT long. This guy is not doing well. Although we took some profits there, it's just, I mean, this is basically a free trade now because it's just, we took 1 hour out of the trade already, so even if it comes down here, it's gonna be break even, so we're not touching it, we're just letting it play. And the stop is not there now. I'm just not showing it in the public stream, so you guys do not stop hunt us, whoever watches this. What else? What else? Atom position we have. It's not going to same thing. This guy already got stopped. Didn't realize that. Whoever in the group, we got stopped out of this. Okay, after taking profit here. I'm gonna post this in the group. So this one got stopped. What else we have? APT. I think we had FTM. We have magic position, obviously. Where's the magic? This is not the chart though. Probably this one. Hell yeah. Okay, this is going well. So we're just keeping this for now. Yeah, high expectations for this guy. But I mean, obviously, TPs are there, or even here, you can take some off, and then we'll see what happens. If it flips, then this target is on. If it starts coming back down, then we'll decide again. So this is the, I think this is what we have for now. Let's check your coins. Let's do the black. Go magic. Perp. Yeah, I'll check Gala. I think Gala was fine. The last time I checked, I was actually looking for a position. Yeah, not the best look actually. 4 hour, I have this. Which is no bueno. Let's check the daily. Yeah, it's just super tricky. I wouldn't. For me, it should do this for me to get enter that. Like break this, break that, hold, and then I would look for positions at this area. For now, this is just too weird for me position wise. Yeah. You know what? I don't know. Maybe I'll pull back towards here, like this, and then you can try another long. I would keep my eyes on this level, because the thing is, this level is tested already, right? Multiple times. So I think if it comes down again, I think this should be the level that you should be looking at least, and then like look for the next big resistance, like maybe this area again, or this, and then if it flips, then you can look for these targets. But for now, even on the lower time frame, I just don't. This wouldn't be a position that I would be putting my money behind right now at this point. If it breaks this, then I would reassess. Yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, it's either hold or die. You know, if it starts breaking down here, I'd probably go somewhere there. But that also means that BTC is gonna have that pullback, right? Does it make sense? So let's put an alarm here just in case, so we can stimp it this. All right, what else we have? DYDX. I'm just doing clean charts so we can discuss all together. At least you guys can see what I do. Because I mean, I have a DYDX chart obviously here, but this one is already not clean. All right. Okay, the problem with DYDX is, my main problem is this guy is back inside the range, and you know, it's rejecting from outside. That I don't like it. So although I like this picture, you know, it's a high low, and you know, you want this, but I mean, for me, timing is important, right? For me, timing is important. So actually, let me see. It's reclaiming the level here on the. Yeah, okay, I'll take it back. Yeah, it's not looking as bad as it. This is 4 hour, looks good. Yeah, even if it dips here. Yeah, that would be the ultimate scenario. If it does something like that and reclaims, then that would be your long. I mean, you can start a small position here and then add there, however you like it, but for me, for example, that would be the entry. Let me see the hourly. Yeah, hourly is struggling below this level. You see the level here? It's struggling here now. Yeah, if the hourly pushes like this, then it will push the 4 hour, and then it will do something like this. You can, you know, so you can actually use the breakout for entry. Well, for me, it's in a weird place. Again, you know, I would like to see this level broken. Like, I'll put an alarm here, and we'll see. And I'll put an alarm here so we can place it. The problem is here. Look, it has these equal lows now. It's already taken out. Let me use the proper trading view one. Yeah, it's taken out. All right, I think the key here is this. Flip this level and we'll see. Yeah. So if it flips, then that's your entry. You know, target these first and then maybe this. All right, so that's DYDX. Hey David. Yeah, of course I can look, Stepan. GMT. Yeah, you see, I think we're gonna see the YDX break it live. Yeah, that's good. Actually, you know what? You can take the trade here. That's gonna be a risky one, but you can you know, fuck it. I'm taking it. Better to wait for the close though, but how else you gonna be a degen? Yeah, it's much clearer here, right? A much clear level here. I just break it, hold above, then entry. As I said, if it fails, then you look for these levels here to reconsider. I'm waiting. There's no need to rush into this. Let's wait for a clean breakout. I'm not gonna take it. I'm gonna put the alarm here again, so we gotta know when it's ready. Okay. I always miss trades when I'm streaming, so this time I was almost gonna get, you know, almost FOMO'd into this, but no need. Just let it come to us. Okay, yeah, GMT we were looking at. Let's go back to the subject. GMT. Let's check what GMT does. Again, under resistance here. Looks like bearish retesting, but this is obviously 15-minute chart, so we need to start with the higher time frame to see the bigger picture. Obviously, higher time frame is bullish, right? At the midterm, actually, you know, it's obviously market structure is bullish. So anything that is above here we should remain our bullish thesis, right? Anything above here, we should remain bullish. And if it wants to pull back, I think this is a good area for a pullback because it took out the high. There's a low. If it takes it out, reclaims, then that's your trigger for longs. That's the 4-hour case. Let's check daily. I think daily would be the important one here. Yeah, daily looks good. I think daily also supports this idea here. Let me just put it like this so we don't lose it. Yeah, I think that's the case here. So basically you want this to hold above that. The problem, I mean, it looks like it put in a high low, but you never know if this is a high low unless it breaks this, right? If it puts in a higher high, then you this is confirmed lower low, high low. I'm sorry. But otherwise, how do you know that it's not a mid leg of a down move, right? That's what people get confused with, because they think that, okay, you know what, this is a high low, but you don't know it until it breaks this, because it can, if it does this on the way back down, then it's actually, oops, it's actually something like that, right? So for me, it needs to hold above here, and it can, you know, any kind of consolidation here should be fine. But it just, if it starts dipping down, then that's not a nice look. And let's go back to just a sec. Let's check everything so we make sure. Yeah, this is, see, on the weekly, this just looks like a bearish retest right now at this level. You see this? That's your weekly level. But I'm not putting too much emphasis on this one. It just, you need to see. But I think what's important is to hold this daily, because see, it came here in one occasion, second, maybe third, and then we can break it. So I'm not too much worried about this for now, but also cannot neglect that, you know. You cannot just. So now let's go back to lower time frames. Let's see what we have. Okay, I think we have a good premise here. The price is trading basically here. Okay, so any pullback there and reclaim, that should be your long. Okay, that's the long, that's the invalidation, that's whatever the target is here, there. All right, that's GMT. I think I'll put an alarm here so we can see. I can warn you guys. This should be okay also. If it goes down there and reclaims this level, I think that should also be fine. And if that reclaims this one, it's, you can, you know, add some here, add some there, and then take it higher, hopefully. Okay, that's GMT. What else we have? There was a long one like AVAX. I cannot see it. Why cannot I see it? Like somebody asked about AVAX and a few others. Why am I so old to not see it? Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. I remember AVAX. I just do AVAX. Yeah, everything. Yeah. Yeah, for all these setups, we're just praying that BTC doesn't nuke. Because whatever we told can be undone with one BTC move. I'm not saying that you should plan your trades depending on BTC, but you should also keep in mind that if BTC nukes, everything nukes. I think that's not it. I think that's it. Yeah, that's a better range. So basically range bound, cleared highs, cleared the lows, tested this region. Now it should be your bias should be to the upside, at least for the short term, and it's just trading right above here. Okay, that's a lower time frame SR level. Yeah, this one here, you see, like, you need to keep stuff simple, really. There's nothing to overthink. That's an SR level, support, 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 broken, resistance, 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 deviation, got back in, resistance, now flip support. So basically your premise here, your bias here should be to the upside, at least towards there, you know. Plus the shorter, lower time frame, at least 4 hours. Structure is also bullish for now. As long as above here, your target, your direction is up. All right. So that was AVAX. Fuck, I can swear that I saw like a bunch of tickers that I said I will do it, but then it's gone. You can delete the chat, huh? Can you delete? Okay, let's do PNT. Really, PNT is people still trading PNT? Holy fuck! I forgot about this guy. I remember like 2020 or 21, they were shilling it like hardcore. Yeah, this scam is still alive, huh? Yeah, but how can I not see the message right now? I remember, yeah, exactly, link AVAX SDX. Yeah, I remember this message, but I cannot see it right now. Can you delete it? Okay. Good. Alright, I mean, this looks fine, but you know, for me it's just yeah, I mean, it's all right. Just keep this level 50 cents level, and this could be your targets. Fuck, this is still alive, huh? Man. Let's see, just a sec. Yeah. I mean, it looks good. It looks good. You can try. You can keep the SL tight. Actually, you cannot keep the SL tight because this guy spikes so much. Well, I mean, you can keep it down here, and then if it does something like that, you can move it a little bit closer there. Well, it looks fine. Like, at least try towards there. First target TP, and then move the SL to wherever you want to move. Okay, let's not make people wait. Let's do Gala. Yeah, Gala is fine, man. Gala is fine. Let's delete all these things so we have a fresh start. Yes. Let's check the weekly. No problems at all. Yeah, you see, this is the level. This is what you're looking for to break. nice weekly level. Once broken, I think it has like very good objectives right there, and possibly higher, you know, depending on the rest of the market. But for now, it's just, as you see, struggling at this level. Once it's flipped, once you see this do something like that and hold, anything bullish, just long. Like if you see something like that, whatever. First target's obviously these, and then this level, and then higher probably, but we're gonna talk about this later. So that's Gala. I think it's fine, but just you need this flipped. It may try to do something like that, you know, come back down here and then try, you know, come back to this level here. Then try to push, and that would actually make a better push instead of, you know, doing something like that from here. But doesn't matter, you know, all you need is this can be your entry, or this could be your entry. I wouldn't enter here because you're just straight at the resistance. So even if it goes your way, you know, if it does this, you're gonna have to suffer this pullback, and then at this point you're gonna be like, fuck, is it gonna turn around or not? If it turns around, you're saved. If it doesn't turn around, then you're fucked. But if you enter here, then if it starts breaking down, then you can get out with minor scratch. But this, you have to take it. You have to take it like a man. So don't enter here. Either there, either there. Wait for the trade to come to you. Alright, so that's that, Gala. Let's check LGBT. Always really, it sounds like it every time I look at it. Oh, yeah, I think it is going here. Do we have a better chart for this? I think it's going there. I'm just gonna put an alarm here. So let's find a better chart, because this obviously doesn't have data. Which one do you think that has the most data? Like Mixi? Yeah, just a little better. Again, same area. Just to make sure that we get it. Yeah, I mean, you see obvious levels here. There's one level there, there's one level there, which is struggled, and there's the level that you want flipped. So basically, there, and after this shouldn't be a problem. Like it will do something like that probably. But I would wait for this, or flip off this. You see, I mean, just because you draw a level here, it doesn't have to go there. So you need to make sure that you're ready for both outcomes. So it can go down there, then you should be looking to buy, right? If it starts breaking down, get out. But then that's a good area to buy. Why? Because you know that at least where you're wrong, and you can get out with better, you know, losing less basically. The invalidation, you want to be as close to the invalidation as possible, or just because, as I said, just because you planned it like this doesn't have to work out like that. Also, there is this. If it reclaims, holds, then you can look for entries here and then along there. If it flips, if it turns around, cut. If it flips, then add more and take it to there. Does it make sense? Please ask if you have any doubts. We're here discussing. Oh fuck! I feel so tired. Okay, link. Okay. Good to see that this level still works. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks good on the daily. Right there. And you basically, as long as it's above here, you're looking for flipping this mid-range. And let's see what that range is. Yeah, it's this range here. From there to there. Yeah, you see it's capping the upside very well and capped the downside very well. So that could be used as a range. And the midpoint is quite alright, right? Yeah, all you want is, you want hold above. Or, you know, something like this, you know, like not even touch, but you don't want to be fucking around in this. That's the thing. You know, you don't want this to happen. Then it will probably do that. It's like this. You see, when it breaks, you want it, or like this. You want it break and go. You don't want it to fuck around these levels. The more it stays here, like very close to or just above the level, then it means that, you know, it's probably gonna break down again. Okay, that's link. I mean, obviously, if it reclaims, then you have clear targets there, and if it reclaims that, then that. The daily looking good, I think, to do that. Weekly isn't, yeah, exactly. Weekly is telling us the same. It needs to break this. That's it. Break free of this. If it breaks free and flips this, then I think you have a big potential upside. Let's check monthly for I don't want to do just, you know, this is this and that. I want to go thoroughly, so you guys can at least make something out of it. Yeah, there's this level again. See, that's the problem, you know. None of the monthlies, I mean, in here it tried basically, but like at this level you didn't have a proper close, only here, and just to see it go below that again. So basically we have a zone of resistance here that we need to overcome. But if this zone is somehow overcome, like if we have a strong monthly close above this, then I would say, okay, you know, here just long the shit out of it towards there. like towards the $14-15 region. That should be a good swing actually. But you definitely need I'll just put it here so it lets us know when it's ready. I'm not going so much nitty-gritty on this. There are obviously other things that we can look at, but this should be alright for now. Yeah, I think that's fine. What else? Link, AVAX, we did already. SDX, good choice. Good choice. Do we have a better chart? Let's say this guy. Whoa, yeah, much better. Much better. Okay, we need this for this. I think this guy has troubles. I'll talk about this now. Just a sec. Let's mark some levels here and there. Okay, let me just quickly check one thing. All right. So weird, really. Yeah, strong shit. Yeah, I think that this could be a good area for TP1. And we can just fine tune this here. I think that makes sense. Now let's check lower time frames because higher time frames are fine. Yeah, it just came to this area. Let's draw this also. Yeah, that's our level now. You see, like that's a pretty pivotal level. Every time it touches it, it just moved away. Every time it's lost, it moved away. Like here, it held again, boom, held, boom. So that's a pretty good level to be above. But let's see if it's gonna be a deviation like this and get back down towards there and then make the move. Which this could be a possibility also. But as long as it's above here, you cannot assume that this is gonna fail. Like, you shouldn't, basically. In reality, you're above support right now. This should act as support. But if it starts losing it, then you should be maybe look at this area first, like something like that. Reclaim again, and then that's your long around this area. Of course, you can try something here, but then again, don't forget that this is going to be still resistance area like this. on the, even on the lower time frame, this is going to be a resistance. See, that's the thing about high time frame support SR levels. On the lower time frame, always try to localize them. Okay, they're not like brick walls. Okay, they're not just gonna the price rarely do this at the high time frame levels. Rarely does this, like hits the level and bound. Usually it goes above on the lower time frame and then does this. Of course, I'm not doing this for this chart because this is unlikely, but the point is you need to localize it. This is the local level. Now what it does after, that's another local level, but we're still in this territory, right? In this high time frame territory. So if it does this, then you have the high time frame reclaim, low time frame reclaim, and then you can push. All right, makes sense? I hope it does. All right, what's the next one? STX we did. PHP Gold, okay. I'm just gonna put some alarms here again so we don't forget. I'll post on to Twitter. PHP Red Pulse. Yeah, looks weak on that time frame, but let's see how it looks. Well, it needs to bounce. Like it needs a bounce pronto. Like right now. Right here, right now. Or it will go lower. The thing is, it cleared everything down there. I don't know if it's, let me just put a proper one. That's too girthy to understand if it's taking out the lows. It seems like it did, right? It seems like it did. Okay, even if it pulls back, even if it loses this, yeah, it's not gonna be a pretty look though, but this should hold at least for a bounce, like this, that, either that or this. But a bounce here would be expected. Alright, why it shouldn't lose this ideally. Yeah, it's such a weird chart really. I mean, lower time frames looks like it wants lower. There's a level here, it lost it, bearish retested, came back to this area. Let's get to 15 minutes. And I'm trying to find a bullish thing. Yeah, I think it's gonna dip. Like at least this. And then maybe if it does this, then you can join. Just put a line here. If it dips down and reclaims, then you can buy. But for now, for me, this is like, this looks weak. This looks weak. Also, you know, I don't like this here. Yeah, the better, I think for me, the better one would be above here, okay? If it does this, then you should take the trade. Above here is more safer. All right, last one, E-Gold, Elrond, EGLD, oops. This guy should be doing all right, no? Yeah, hourly looks as though it was here. But let's check the other time frames so we have a better picture. Yeah, for example, this is not bad. 4 hour doesn't look bad. 4 hour doesn't look bad, but still. So that was the level, right? That was the main level that we were dealing with. This guy here. Let's check daily. I think this will give a better picture. Yeah, it's struggling. It's still, I think it's still weak. The main level you want this to be trading above, to be bullish, is here. I think about here would be a better buy for me. Like if it does this, for example, and holds, then I would like to get involved there. Then it would be yeah, it looks pretty good here. Yeah, that would be, this is the place that I would try. For now it's still looking good. I mean, look, if it's, as long as this is range bound, right, you want to be buying around these levels, you want to be selling around these levels. There is nothing more simple than that, you know. If it's range bound, sell here, buy here, that's it. So we're close to there. If you're thinking about spot, this is a not bad area for a spot buy, because the worst case scenario, you should be getting out if it starts breaking down, right? Get out, and that's it. But risk to reward is like you can take the risk for that, because it's a good investment, right? Opportunity wise, always look for opportunity. Like, where's this long short tool? Here, let's say, for example, you took this here and there, let's say, and you're looking for, first of all, your first target should be like the range highs, right? And that's 2.8, almost 3 hour trade, right, for a spot. And if everything goes well, if it goes up there, for example, then you have this, you know, if it does that, for example, and decides to clear all these guys, then you have a pretty good risk to reward here. But I mean, the weekly looks like ass, basically. But if it does this, then it may save and start pushing above there. So that's the thing. So always look at it like, is this a good area for me to buy? Because the invalidation is right there, right? You don't need to overthink this, because you can always get out of the trade. And let's say, yeah, I don't like the position here, this would be a better entry for me. because I like to be involved when things are moving or about to move. So if it does this, it means that okay, it's ready to make the move. But it doesn't mean that, you know, basically on the lower time frame you need this area to be held, and then it will push probably. All right, so that's that. I see no other coins. GMX, I'm sorry, GMX and SNX. Let's do GMX and SNX, and then we'll call the day. Do we have a better chart for this? Maybe this. Yeah, pretty much the same, huh? Pretty much the same. Yeah, you basically want this to hold, this area. You want this to hold. Yeah, exactly. So you're expecting something like this basically, and we'll see about this. But daily looking good really. Why, this is strong shit. Weekly extended, monthly non-existent. Yeah, basically that's the thing, that's the deal here. The good part is the range highs is not attacked yet, so you have a chance that will play out. You have a better chance that this would play out. So I would be looking at lower time frame for any bounce signals. If it dips down further, obviously that should be your, so for a deeper pullback, if it doesn't turn, you know, if it does something like this instead, you know, like that, then look for this, then look for any bounce higher. All right, does that make sense? I hope it does. And let's move on to the other one. What's that? SNX. Last but not least. Yeah, this guy is so harsh. I mean, this is like pure brutal, you know, like takes out the highs, clears out the lows, comes back, takes out the highs again. Like, check this out, really. Like, boom, boom, boom. And it gives so many good plays. Like, if you're really trading this, you should be making money. Okay, let's put some levels on it. Let's put some levels on this bitch. Alright guys, first of all, the most important level is probably this one. Alright, one level is fine. What you're looking for, I mean, above here is you can aim for these targets probably. Like here. As that, I think the better move will come, like the big swing will come if it flips this. Obviously, I'm not, like, if it does this. right? That's the big level here. So with that in mind, let's go back, let's go lower time frames. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, it's holding above this level, which is also good in a sense. On this daily level, it's trying to hold on to this. That's also good. And on daily perspective, like see, that's also a very pivotal level. So as long as it's above here, it should be all right, because it's already run its course around this, you know, with this big massive candle, and it pushed it back up itself up, so it should be all right above here. Let's see lower time frames. Let's see if it gives us any clue of what it wants to do. Yeah, this looks kind of weak. Okay, on the lower time frame, bullish case, it needs to get above here, right? If it starts getting above here, then that's good. It can push, but it may still dip down there. It's an untested zone. It can still dip down here. If it reclaims, then long again, because it's tried this level way too many times. Yeah, it can do this chop. So that's why I'm saying better one is if you see it hold, then that's a big higher probability. Otherwise, basically what it does is you're basically trading within here. So it just bounces here, deviates below, bounces back up, maybe come up there, take these out, do this until it breaks to some place. Then you should be looking at it as it trades here. Basically that's your, these are your limits. That's probably your mid-range. Yeah, that's it. So just draw this box and look for the breakout of any side, then you should be all right. All right guys, no problems. I hope you enjoyed this session. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you like the content, if you want me to do more of these, and if you want to join my calls group, sign up with the links provided and I'll get you in. I share all my trades there and all my trade ideas, so it's not just, you know, buy here, sell there. I'm just doing this live, which I'm taking the trade, where's my stop, where's my target, what do I do, you know, live as I do it. So it's not like a signal group, but kind of helping you guys out how to manage the trades, why I take the trades,